Magandang umaga mga kaibigan. We are here in front of Gen Food Hub on Burgos Street in Makati, Manila. I was walking by here. I got a little hungry, smelling some of the food. I walked up, look at the menu. They have a bunch of Silog meals. So we're gonna try one. We're gonna rate it 1 through 10, and we're gonna tell you guys if it's worth the hype. Tara na! Wow. Okay guys, so we're here in the front. I'm taking a look at the meals here. They have everything you could want in a breakfast place. They have lugaw, they have dinaktakan, sisig, pansit. They have pretty much every item you could want for a breakfast or an evening meal. What I'm looking at is this barbecue liempo. That looks actually really, really good. So we might give that a try, and we'll rate that 1 through 10. So let's, how do we order? Dito lang ako mag-order, kuya. Kapag paghan na kayo. Kamusta? Ay, sa buong menu nyo, ano yung pinaka-mabenta nyo?
Top silog, sir.
Yung top silog talaga, yung talagang sikat na sikat. May top silog ako kahapon. So, ano yung pangalawang bestseller?
Barbecue liempo, sir.
Ha?
Barbecue liempo.
Barbecue liempo. O sige, yun na lang sa akin.
Okay, sir.
Tapos, meron ba kayong Coke Zero, Coke Light?
Regular Coke lang.
Regular? O sige, tapos isang regular Coke sa akin.
For dining, sir.
For dine-in po. Tapos anong pangalan? Anong pangalan nyo?
Bobby, sir.
Marvy?
Bobby. Bob.
Ay, Bobby. At ito, kayo yung head chef talaga. Ayun. Ang gwapong head chef si Bobby. He's gonna make the food for us. So we ended up getting the barbecue liempo with just a nice ice-cold Coca-Cola. So I'm excited to try that. He said the best seller is the top silog, but if I'm being honest, guys, I've had so much top silog in the last couple of weeks. I don't know if I can do top silog again for a few days. We want to space these meals out as best we can. Shout out! Everybody, when they see the camera, they either say pa-shout out or they just wave and they're super friendly. Apparently there's a lot of vloggers. So one thing I learned about Philippine language norms is that here in the Philippines, it doesn't matter if you're a YouTuber, a TikToker, an Instagrammer, no matter what, you're just called a vlogger. So if you're here and you got a camera and you're making social media content, you're a vlogger. And it was funny because my first couple of days here, when I was getting used to walking around with a stick in front of me with the camera, because it's very unnatural, guys. It does feel weird, believe me. So even my first couple of days, people would say, "Are you a vlogger?" And I'd be like, "No, I'm a content creator," or, you know, I make funny videos on Instagram. I didn't realize that vlogger was just an all-encompassing term here for someone who makes content. So yeah, I'm a vlogger. Actually, maybe, I don't know. Bobby seems a little shy, but I want to ask him if we can film a little bit of the cooking. Bob, okay ba kung i-film ko yung kaunti ng pagluluto nyo? Okay ba yun? Oh, sige. So, ito yung kusina ni Bob. Tapos yung itlog, pinapritong itlog. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 na burners. I'm not sure how to say burner in Tagalog, but they've got the giant pot of rice cooking there. They've got all of the, looks like stew, lugaw. They've got the egg being cooked, and then I think that's probably the liempo that's being cooked. So I'm pretty excited about that. But let's see if we can get a... I walked in earlier and asked if I could get, or I asked them before I started. I do this with every restaurant. I asked them beforehand if it's okay to film, because I was walking up to restaurants and Karenderyas with my camera rolling and the mic ready, And you know, I would ask on camera if it's okay to film, but you can tell it's just kind of awkward walking to a restaurant like with the camera in front of you and, you know, talking to people that aren't on camera if you can film them. So I've been making it a practice to ask beforehand if it's okay. And I have only had one person say no, like, no, you can't film and share our location on social media, which I thought was weird. Because they, on that particular store, advertised their Facebook and their Instagram accounts on like a sign, and it was just like a one-off mom and pop restaurant, and I thought it was odd they didn't want any extra publicity. But I get it, you know, some people just don't want to be filmed. So I've only had one out of dozens and dozens and dozens of restaurants say no, and let's see. And then, here's someone asked a good question on YouTube, one of the comments the other day, because every place that I go to that you guys see seems like it gets higher marks. Like, I don't think I've ever given anything an 8.5 or below. And someone pointed that out and said, you know, it looks like Kurt's just giving remarks or high marks to make the Karenderyas feel good. And that's not true. So there are multiple locations that I've gone to where the food just wasn't really great. So I ended up not sharing the videos. Ha? Kumusta? Halika. Anong pangalan? Beng Beng. Beng Beng? Anong ginagawa mo ngayon? Anong ginagawa mo ngayon? Lakad-lakad? Wala kang pasok? Ano sabi? Ay, okay. Para sa pagkain. Nakatira ka dito sa poblasyon? O, sige. Mag-ingat na, ha? Okay ba? Ha? Okay ba? Okay. It breaks my heart every time a kid comes up like that. And even if it's not real, and even if they're just, you know, out hustling, like, you know. Sige, bye-bye, ha? Oh, it's so cute. He he went and asked another guy here at the table for some money, and the guy said no, so he walked away, but then he turned around and waved and said goodbye to me. Just breaks my heart, you guys. What was I saying? I completely forgot I lost my train of thought. Now I'm just thinking about kids that are hard up. And like, we didn't grow up rich in my family. I have 7 brothers and sisters. And both of my parents worked full-time jobs or more than one full-time job while I was growing up to be able to feed us. And so we didn't grow up super rich, but we always had food on our table. And I can't imagine a life where I would go to bed hungry. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've never experienced a day in my, well, maybe a few times in the military, but like, as an autonomous human adult, I've never experienced hunger where I wasn't able to go and get something to eat. Do you know what I mean? So I can't even fathom a life like that. It just breaks my heart beyond any explainable means. But anyway, I completely forgot what we were talking about, guys. Now I'm just kind of sad. Gosh. Oh. I don't know what happened, but like after the age of like 35, I think, like I used to be like very much less emotional. Like I really didn't like feel heartache for other people. You know, I was like empathetic, you know, for people in pitiful situations. But, like I didn't ache. Like my heart didn't ache for people. And like now that I've gotten older, I've noticed that like I just want to cry like almost every day at just something that I see, either a homeless person asking for food or money on the streets, kids asking for some money to help pay for food, a baby cat, you know, that looks malnourished. Like I'm just getting emotional thinking about it. So anyway, I don't know if you guys saw the cat video that I posted. Let's see. This would have been a couple of weeks ago on my social media, but I was sitting in a park in Makati, just taking a break because it was like 100 degrees outside. and I was taking a break from the heat, drinking some bottled water, and a little baby cat, a little baby kitten came up to me, just meowing, and it just broke my heart because it had an infected eye, and it was heavily malnourished. It couldn't have been more than like 3 or 4 months old. I just broke my heart. And so I took some video of it. I went and got it some food from a sari-sari store, just a can of fish or tuna fish and some sardines. And I posted about it on social media, and I asked my followers saying, hey, is there anyone in the Manila area that can adopt this little cat? Or at a minimum, can we find like an animal rescue for it? And I said I would take care of the first year of hospital bills, vet bills for the cat, because I obviously can't take it back to the States unless it was like in healthy condition, which it was not. And within 24 hours, guys, the reel, got like 100,000 views. People shared it. Multiple rescue agencies reached out and said they could take it in. But ultimately, another foreigner who lives here in Manila, Carolina, her and her significant other went and got Little Riz is the name that I gave it, because I found it on Rizal Street. Little Riz and a buddy of his that was also malnourished, they went and picked him up, and now they're living with him. And Carolina has like 16 dogs and 34 cats, and that's just what she does. She goes and finds like, kawawa na hayo here in Manila and gives them a home in her apartment. So it was amazing that we found a home for them, but I just see so many of those animals here on the streets, and it just absolutely freaking breaks my heart. And sometimes I just don't think I can take it. This is good, lighthearted talk. See, guys, there's so many foreigners here. Why are there so many foreigners in Poblacion? What it is, ano talaga ang dahilan, ano ang layunin na maraming mga dayuhan dito. Ay, thank you Wow. Mukhang masarap. Kayo po yung may-ari? Ay, okay. Siya yung may-ari. Ay, okay. Hindi siya nandito. Yung may-ari, hindi siya nandito. Ah, okay. Thank you Guys, look at this. This is the perfect sizing of pork liempo for me too. You've got this barbecued pork, some garlic rice, your egg. You got everything you need right here. You've got all of your omegas, your proteins, your carbs, and of course, Coca-Cola Light. Your Coca-Cola. And guys, give me a break. I'm only in the Philippines for 3 weeks, so I'm gonna be drinking a lot of sugary drinks and a lot of unhealthy, fatty, salty foods. So, guys, here's the pork liempo. As always, at every Karenderya, you'll have your trusty tinedor at cuchara. So this is the barbecued pork liempo from Gen Food Hub. There you go. Here in Poblacion, Makati. Let's give it a try. As you guys know, I like to try the meat first to get a base level of taste. Thank you po. The tanginess hit me all at the same time. You guys know that feeling? Oh, this is so juicy. Wow. Eddie, wow. You guys know that feeling when like you eat something very flavorful and it like tingles your jaw? Does anyone else get that? Is there a word for it? Or is that just me being like my body's being weird? Okay guys, this is absolutely delicious pork liempo. Very well cooked. It's not too tough. The barbecue seasoning is salty but also tangy. Let's try the rice. Yep. It's exactly what you want with fried rice. Is that it tastes like fried rice, and this does. So let's get some of the egg, some of the rice. Here we go, guys. Barbecue pork liempo. Here we go. Wow. The outside edge of the egg, guys, is like really crispy. Like, listen to this. Can you guys hear this? I don't know if you can hear that. It's very crispy and very good. So when you combine the egg with this salty taste of the liempo, then with the like the tanginess of the garlic rice, this is just a symphony of flavors in my mouth, guys, and I'm the conductor. Wow. Very, very good. I've had liempo before. Never have I had barbecued liempo. It's very, very good, guys. This is an overall Bob. I'd say this is probably 8.9 out of 10. The 8 through 9 scale is that if you guys are in the area, you need to make a chance, an opportunity of yourselves to get over here. Does that sentence even make sense in English? You need to make an opportunity of yourselves. Have I been speaking too much Tagalog? Now my sentence structure is baliktad na. You need to make a chance. That's not right English, guys. You need to make time. You need to make time if you're in the area to get here to try out Gen Food Hub in Poblacion on Burgos Street. Very, very good. Bob knows what he's doing. That's not Jen in the back, but we'll call her Jen. Very nice. They'll get taken care of you. They'll get taken care of you. They'll take care of you. Gabi. From the time I ordered to the time the food got here, it was like what? 4.5, 5 minutes. So not a long wait. Of course, I'm the only one here right now, which is what I like to see because that means that we have a chance to blow this restaurant up. Because let's be honest, like if you're a Filipino living in the Philippines and you want to open a restaurant or a sari-sari store or a Karenderya, you have to take some risk. So I like that. Hopefully I can help reward the risk by displaying these guys on a platform that you guys have been so kind to give me. It's a way for us to help build up the Filipino entrepreneurial space where we can support local businesses, local mom and pop shops that may not have a platform to demonstrate their awesome, or to, you know, show everyone their awesome food. So guys, make it a chance, make it a chance. What is going on with my English today, guys? Make time to come and try out Gen Food Hub. Absolutely phenomenal barbecue liempo. They also say that top Silog is their best sellers. You can also try that. I'm gonna finish this and then we're gonna find ourselves some more in the hole, unseen, unknown, no signs establishments that you guys can try on your next trip to Manila. So come back for tomorrow's video where we find one of those. Hanggang sa susunod mga kaibigan, ako si Kuya Kurt. Kita-kits.